Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the internet and welcome to my channel. It's me, Odio, and I'm here today to review The GOAT for you. Yeah, the new 2026 movie about it's a basketball movie. We are actually going to be following an anthropomorphic goat in this, okay? And we're going to be in the city of Vineland, which I don't know, is kind of like Zootopia style. It's they say it's like Brooklyn meets Brazil type thing, but it's all animals. They're all alive, all the carnivores and herbivores are all there together, the prey and the hunters and stuff. So it's a really different, and they just kind of throw you into the land of Vineland with all the different animals living in their different ways and things. I'm like, what's going on? The movie's like, don't worry about that. Just go forward. Don't ask questions. They all just live here. That's how this goes. Okay, then. And it doesn't really matter for the movie anyway. Not gonna lie, when I saw a basketball movie and the GOAT, I was like, "Oh, is this gonna be about like Michael Jordan or something, or Earl Manigault?" You ever see that old movie Rebound? I watched that back in the day. I played on the high school team basketball and stuff. There was like a part in that where Earl Manigault jumps up, gets like $20 off the top of the backboard. We all thought that was crazy. I was like, "How could someone do that?" And we saw some clip of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar saying he was the best player ever. Anyway, this movie has nothing to do with him, but that was just his nickname back then. He wasn't actually the greatest of all time.
Stop it. Get some help.
So anyway, in the GOAT, we're actually following a goat named Will Harris. He's a poor kid growing up with his mom. He's got a tough life. Really loves playing basketball, though. All you need to play basketball is a pair of shoes and a ball. That's about it. There's a court all over the place. I used to like play basketball all over the place when I was a kid. I played lots of different courts. So does Will Harris, and he's a lot better than me, though. He's a GOAT. They call him a small because when you get to the big leagues in the Roar League. Roar is the regional organized animal Roarball League. And Roarball is basketball, basically, except the arenas are madness. Giant jungles with stuff shooting up. Lava is on one of them. Ice. It's just like a video game, and you have to play basketball and score with that going on.
Oh, my! Get on your feet.
It's pretty crazy. So young Will wants to play in that league one day, but he's poor, doesn't have any money. But we get to see him open up with his mom taking him to the game and stuff. It's heartwarming. I really like it. I used to love all the old basketball movies back in the day, like Hoosiers and I like what was that one? Time to Get Large, Time to Get Represent. Sunset Park. What time is it? Yeah, Sunset Park was another one. I watched all of them. I used to have all those VHSs. But anyway, Smalls, because he's a GOAT, that's what they call him, a small. They never get to play in the big league anyway. But anyway, we flash forward to later on in life, and it looks like now he's all alone. Will Harris is all alone. He's not with his mom anymore. She's moved on, gone. She's not in the movie anymore. So he's on his own, trying to make his way through the world, and still trying to make it to the Roarball League. He still watches all the games. He has this one, his favorite player there, it's a Jet Fillmore. It's like she's a panther or something like that, but she's getting old and hasn't brought him to the giant claw. They all want to win the claw. That's the title. So that's pretty much what the movie's about. Him wanting to get on the basketball team and get with his heroes. Go from there. I will say I really enjoyed a lot of aspects of this movie. It kind of reminded me of Space Jam too. Like Steph Curry is in here voicing Lenny Williamson, one of the characters. Aaron Pierre is playing main attraction. He's a giant horse guy. He is having a blast playing the character in this. And all the characters are kooky and wild. But basically, Will is a really, really great basketball player, and he never seems to be able to make it. You get a lot of meme culture in this movie, too. There's a lot of cameras popping out, taking pictures at random times. This will go viral. Let's put this up on, like, Animal Talk and whatever. Pretty cool, though. I enjoyed it. I had a good time. If you play basketball, you play basketball at all in your life a lot, you're going to get, I don't want to say it's inside jokes, but just it's basketball culture. Like when he wasn't going to try to play, this main guy didn't want to play against him, but then he pulls out money. Anyone who plays basketball in the courts around, once money comes out, it's game on. You got to play.
It's on.
Oh, it's on. It's on. Oh, Lord, it's on.
But anyway, he gets like a super memeable moment on this main guy, and it kind of makes him go viral and sort of become famous, right? So, I I don't know, almost like, I don't know if you ever see Rookie of the Year. It's a baseball one though, where that guy can just all of a sudden throw super hard. This goat guy, he's super fast and he can shoot like the lights out. So he's actually got some skill. So when they see them get memed or whatever, this girl that owns the team that Jet plays on, they always keep losing anyway. They're like, let's bring him in for like an attraction. He'll be the first small, you know what I mean? Just try to get butts in the seats. Sort of put me in mind of Major League, where they don't like the owner and they're trying to sell the team or whatever. The team's trying to win, so they won't get so. And they got the breaking down aging star there, and Jet Fillmore, the Panther. And there's a nice range of characters. Like David Harbour's in there too. He plays Archie. He's like like, I think they're great defensemen. Jelly Roll's here as Grizz. There's lots of great actors in this, and the whole team kind of has to learn to work with the goat and gel together so that they can all learn from each other and win the championship. Even though Jet's the best, if she wants to win, she can't do it all herself. You know, it's one of those great feel-good sport movies. You don't get many of these. I really had a good time. I haven't seen something like this in a while. It's a little bit predictable. You kind of know where it's going to go when they get down to the big game and all, but hey, I was here for it. I wanted to see them get down to the big game. I wanted to see Jet Fillmore get a redemption. I wanted to see Will get in there. And man, oh man, a couple scenes in it totally made me think of Will Smith from The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I don't know if you ever seen the basketball episode where he's playing. They're all like, where there's a will, there's a way, holding up signs. And their coach is like, we have one strategy, get the ball to Will. But they go through a lot of ups and downs. Yeah, I got it. There's a lot of the old cliche from a lot of the old sports movies here. And I mean, I thought that's great. It's nice to lean on some of the classics. I had a great time with the movie. I really liked Will Harris, the GOAT character, finding out about his mom and the tragedy he has to overcome to make it to the big leagues, getting in there and getting his shot and everything. It's inspirational. I had a great time with this movie. It's an easy recommend. It's got great animation, great voice actors, and a whole lot of fun. And there are just so many old references and callbacks and little things you'll see in this movie, especially if you've watched old sports movies or old commercials about sports and stuff. They do a great job. I just had a great time watching this movie. You'll smile the whole way through. I'm going to give this one an 8 out of 10 on the Atometer. But thanks so much for watching this far, guys. Really appreciate that. Please like, share, subscribe to the video. And remember, everybody, stay out of trouble.